Hey everyone, I'm back again with another Witmer's Adventures video, and in this one we are heading out to Sesame Place in Langhorne. It's not been a hot minute, but kind of a hot minute. We were there back in like November of 23. Didn't record anything on that trip, but we're going back down. Got we have some family in town, so a lot of younger nieces and everything. So because of that, it felt like a good little trip out, a weekend trip out to Sesame Place seemed like a fun time, so if you're interested to see what's going on in Sesame Place at this point, and Langhorne and everything, keep watching. One thing I am curious about with this going there is obviously the fact that I'm recording this on the 19th of April, so obviously that means tomorrow's Easter, so I'm just curious if that means there's going to be less crowds, more crowds in the park. Also that it's supposed to be in the 80s today. Wonder if that's going to affect the crowd level wise. And yeah, so overall I'm just kind of curious to see what the park looks like. It's going to be completely different than the last time we went, where it was freezing cold late November, where it was kind of decorated a lot out for Christmas and everything. This one at time I expect it to be a little more decorated for Easter and everything. So again, so curious to see what's going on in the park these days. Also at the moment they are doing like springtime kind of hours at the moment, so pretty much they're only open on weekends from 10 to 5, so kind of keep that in mind if you are kind of planning out a trip to go down to Sesame Place. And maybe because of that, maybe a little more crowded just because at the moment during the week they aren't really open. So again, without further ado, let's head on out to Sesame Place. Officially made it. Time to go to the park. Gonna get breakfast first, or brunch. So, see how the day goes.
And this is what I ended up getting for lunch, just a combo for breakfast and a lunch. It was alright, nothing too special.
Brunch was fine. I mean, honestly, I didn't see anything more than like a cafeteria. But it's definitely cute seeing the kids and everyone interact with different characters, so that's cool. Now we're going to explore the rest of the park.
So you're in prime physical condition, huh?
Definitely.
After riding a couple rides and everything, we decided to do a little bit of shopping. Just this one shop that was just close by had a little bit of an incident with one of the kids where we needed to get a new shirt, so just made a good kind of excuse to go and look at some of the stuff they have at the stores. The one thing I do like about their shops is how they kind of categorize each section by character, like I just showed with the Cookie Monster section, now this little section with a bunch of Big Bird shirts. And surprisingly, even though it is Easter weekend when we're at this trip, they still have some Christmas and holiday merch, which I assume is from last season still. The ones that had kind of piqued my interest is this Count shirt and the cookies.
That seems to dissipate after that parade. Park's only open for like 2 hours or so. I'm not really sure what else they're planning for the day. shopping or maybe a ride or two, but no, I'm not sure what else it is, but let's see what's up.
This was another section of the shop that kind of piqued my interest, just this kind of style that it seems to be more popular these days. I didn't know Sesame Place had this kind of thing.
But just about how to do it. In the last clip, here's regard to the roller coasters they have here. Actually, a lot of times, 20 minutes off my park until it closes. As long as the gag goes at 6, not 5. But yeah, so we're just going to head out to the store and yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, right?
Made it back home now. It's, a couple hours later actually has passed. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this, I'm with family. Obviously it's Easter weekend and everything, so it's a nice little quick kind of trip out to Sesame Place. Definitely a fun kind of time out there. Brunch this morning was alright. Obviously once the characters got in there, if you had like small kids like my 3 nieces, definitely seemed like a fun time for them. Obviously depending on the kids you have or whatever, kind of depends on how they are with characters and everything. We kind of mixture with the ones we had, but again, like I mentioned in the video, food wise wasn't necessarily the best kind of quality or whatever. It's like they made the compared it kind of to like a school cafeteria kind of quality in terms of food. After that, just kind of walked around the park. I didn't show too much of the park just because it is Sesame Place, and obviously that just means there's a lot of kids and families, and I didn't really want to keep shooting footage of kids who just didn't air stuff like that, so didn't do a lot of it. That's why a lot of the clips you saw were either kind of base kind of crowd shots, just to kind of give you a glimpse of how the crowds kind of looked, and some of the shops as well. A lot of interesting shops too that I understand that it's the beginning of the season and everything, but a lot of dated merch. Even go back some of because I showed it earlier in the video of some Halloween and Christmas stuff they had. I didn't even show this on film. I thought I did, but it didn't. They had stuff from 2023 still, which is odd. 2024 I can't get because stuff left over from the end of last season, but still kind of interesting. Overall, it was a great trip. The only real pet peeve I can have is $4 for parking just seems kind of steep and everything, but I guess that's kind of what you get with theme park kind of stuff. But even if you're going to like in Philadelphia areas like a stadium or something like that, and something like $20, so it's very strange that it's that expensive. But overall, it was definitely a fun day, fun quick kind of outing to Sesame Place, and until next time, I'll see you guys. Don't forget to follow and subscribe.